All right, my magical friends, welcome. Hello, Nicoletta. Cataline. Hi, friend. I miss you. So, yesterday I went live and talked about choice. And today I'm going live and I'm going to talk about choice. Hi, everybody. You're joining my Chris. So, I just got back I was in Mexico, I guess, for 8 days. And I was actually planning on being there longer. But in my world, it was like, go home, go home, go home. And I came home. Hi, sweet Chantal. I'm so sorry I missed being able to play with you personally in Mexico, but I loved seeing you, and your son is so adorable. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to have a conversation today about choice, and got back from some amazing classes in access consciousness. The first one was the Global Foundation, facilitated by Gary Endane. And, there were 600 people live, and I don't know, I want to say at least 1,000, if not 2,000 online and or more. Yes, it was so nice to see you in Puerto Vallarta. Can we do it again, please? Can we do it again? And so I did the Global Foundation, and then I facilitated a 2.5 day Diet Be Happy. I also had the pleasure of being a part of a global bars exchange. And there were like 18, 20 facilitators that got to speak, and I got to, for the first time, speak in Spanish and translate myself in English. And I realized I am terrible at going from speaking in Spanish to translating myself in English. I'd go to speak and I was like, I forgot what I said in Spanish. So English people just figure it out. It wasn't very nice. I just was like, oh my God, I'm forgetting how to speak English. Like, how do I tell my story from Spanish to English? It was like a really interesting energy. But so I did that. I did the 2 day Don't Diet Be Happy, which was, oh my God, so amazing. And then I was going to stay for Choice of Possibilities, and my whole body said, go home, go home, do it from home, go home. And I was like, okay. So what would have been $750 in an exchange fee to fly straight into Aspen to come home, I was like, how can this be easy? And so the day before I changed my plane ticket, I was trying to change my plane ticket. I kept getting hung up on. I kept getting frustrated, and I was like, oh, now is not the time to try to change my plane ticket. And so I went, hey, universe, can you ping me when it's time and make it easy and make sure I don't have to spend a lot of money to change my ticket? So the next morning I woke up, it was like 6 in the morning. Maybe it was 7 in the morning, but it was like, oh, the airlines are open. I'm going to call now. First thing. I was like, maybe I dialed it like 59. So it was like 1 minute before they opened. And I got some lady, and she's like, oh, ma'am, we'd love to change your ticket. 1 second, please. And she's like, we're not able to get you to change it in US dollars, but for some reason it's showing up in some foreign currency that wasn't even pesos in Mexico. It was like in Indian rupees or something. And she's like, we're having a really hard time doing it in US. Can we just do it in the other? I was like, sure. How much is it? She's like, it's $75. And I was like, that would be great. It was easy. It was kind. It was fast. Right. And I was flying out the next day with no change fees. No, it was just like simple. And I was like, that is the magic and the brilliance of knowing when to take action on the timing of things, if that makes sense. Right. And so it's like, what if there was no wrong choice? There was no right choice. And so one of the things that I saw in the Don't Diet Be Happy class, because how many of you here are like, oh my God, I definitely think that there's a right choice. There's a right choice for consciousness. There's a right choice for the way to be a parent. There's a right choice in the way to do a relationship. So I actually, oh man, I didn't write it down. Oh, maybe I did write it down. So I just got off a call with one of my monthly membership calls. And one of the things that I said is, you think you need to change what you're choosing. You just need to change what you're judging. I'm going to say that again because you guys get that. And if you do, hearts, thumbs up, say yes in the chat. Hello from Slovenia. Hi, Rochelle. So I'm going to say this again, and hopefully you guys can get this. You think you need to change what you're choosing. No, you just need to change what you're judging. So if you're choosing trauma and drama, it's not wrong. Maybe you like it. I like trauma and drama, right? I've created a lot of trauma and drama in my life, but I kind of like it. And the more I acknowledge that I like it, the less I'm having of it. The more I fight it and make myself wrong and judge myself and try to change other people, which I thought was choice, right? It just creates more trauma and drama. But the less I try to change other people and I go, oh, oops, I like trauma and drama, right? The less trauma and drama I'm having in my life. So one more time, I'm going to say that quote. You think you need to change what you're choosing. Nope. You just need to change what you're judging. Aha. You guys, is that an aha? Like, if you're frustrated, don't judge that you're frustrated. Go, oh, what's the gift in this? What's the miracle in this? What's the possibility in this? And I know, like, you might be like, oh, you're too happy today, Catherine. I am. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Because what I've been realizing, yeah, isn't that amazing, Rochelle? Right? Right. Thank you for writing it down. You are so welcome. So if you post it anywhere on social media, just give me, Katherine McIntosh, or the No Judgment Diet credit. So she says, you think you need to change what you're choosing. You just have to choose what you're judging, change what you're judging. And it's so true. And so I'll tell on myself a little bit is this choice thing. So I've been facilitating the tools of access consciousness for over 8 years. I've been an access consciousness certified facilitator for over 8 years. I facilitated the bars for a year prior to that. And then I probably was introduced to the bars and the tools of access consciousness 6 years or 6 months prior to that. And so I have been really in these tools and using these tools and choosing my life, right? Awesome. Thank you, Rochelle. You're so sweet. But here's what I want to say is I didn't realize that I've been a total asshole when it comes to choice, right? So I have been choosing things from the place of how can I make this choice to make everything around me more comfortable? How can I make this choice to get my partner or my boyfriend to change? How can I make this choice so that my body changes? Right? Which is really truthfully code for I'm being a control freak and I want things the way I want them. So I'm going to try and disguise consciousness and choice into actually being superior and to being a superior asshole. I don't know if that's making sense to any of you or if you can hear it, but it's like anywhere where you're trying to control a result, that is not true choice. That is result disguised as choice with a question mark attached to it. Yeah, because getting this? And so true choice is, is this choice an action to expand my life? Or is this choice a reaction to change something I've decided I don't like or I do want? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a huge difference. And so choice, we hear that word and we're like, oh my God, choice. So the example I gave, I facilitated 2.5 day Don't Diet, Be Happy in Puerto Vallarta. It was in English, translated into Spanish. It was freaking amazing. That class changed my life. And what came out of that class was, I'll give you an example. So if you're sitting there going, I'm going to eat a plate of vegetables because I think eating a plate of vegetables will result in me losing weight. That's not true choice. That's choice hoping to get a result, which is actually you're being in reaction. And so you're reacting to choice, pretending it's choice when it's actually concluding that the vegetables will create a result. But if you're judging your body while eating those vegetables, you're not going to change your body in the way that you'd like to change your body. Okay? Wow. Yeah. Right? Rochelle says, "What can I choose, do, and be so everyone but me is happy around me?" Exactly. That is you being in reaction to everyone around you. That is not true choice. That is you being a control freak to consciousness. True choice is, will this is this choice an action that expands my life? Not, is this choice going to get me the result I've decided I want? So, true choice with your body isn't, I want to go on a diet. That's a reaction, which is not true choice. True choice is, how much space can I have with my body? What does my body know about change? Where can I have communion with food in my body? Yeah, do you guys notice the difference? Those are some true choices. So true, a question that really invokes true choice, it doesn't have a solid answer at the end of it. Okay. So Virginie says, how can I transfer this in my situation? My boyfriend decided to break up. I feel so sad. Okay, cool. So Virginie, I know this might sound really weird. Were you trying to break up with him before he broke up with you? Or were you trying to end the relationship before he ended it? And so did you feel like you didn't have choice with your relationship? So the way that you can transfer this is, what action can you take that would expand your life? Can you be grateful for your boyfriend? Can you be grateful for you and the choices you've been making? Can you be grateful for all the things that he showed you that you want in a relationship? And can you be grateful for all the things that he showed you that you don't want in a relationship? Yeah. Exactly. Rochelle says, how much space can I have in my body? You guys, that is true choice. And so, Virginie, if you weren't looking for the result to feel better, what if you didn't judge being sad? What if it's okay that you are perceiving sadness and you're like, oh, there's sadness around me? My first question to you is the sadness yours, or is it actually his? I know these are weird questions, but this is the gift of being so true choice is being willing to be the energy of interesting point of view no matter what you choose. So if you want to choose sadness and cry and watch Netflix for 4 days and grieve that you miss his body, you miss touching him, you miss laughing with him, you miss him holding you, like don't judge that you need to do that to change. Right? I always give myself at least 24 hours to have a pity party. If I'm having a pity party or if I'm really pissed off, instead of going, stop being pissed off, right? Stop crying, going, oh, this is what's coming through me right now. What if I just enjoy the crap out of it and I give myself 24 hours permission to have a sad party, to have a crying party, to have a pity party, right? To eat ice cream and miss my boyfriend. Aha. You getting this? Yeah. So I love what you said, and you can just keep asking questions. There's no right and there's no wrong. This is, will you give yourself permission to choose what is an honoring of you? I'm going to say that again. So, you guys, would you give yourselves permission to choose what is an honoring of you? So, an honoring of you might be like, don't mess with me. Right? I was actually on a group call with some people who chose a 6-month program with me. And the amount of vulnerability and change and like expansiveness in their worlds was so amazing. And we got on a call today, and one of the women live in Israel. And if you guys are paying attention to what's happening in the world, there are bombs, like real. So she's on the call and it's like, hey guys, I might have to like disappear while leaving my camera on because the sirens are going off, and every time the sirens go off, we have to go into a shelter. And she came on this call going, what can I be for my country? What can I be for what's happening in Israel? What can I, like, I know that I am something. What can I be? And my whole being was like, oh, that's the gift of being choice, my friends. And I said to her, like, what if you were this energy of my house is not burning down today, not on my watch. My neighbors are not burning down today, not on my watch. And you are willing to be an energy, right? Yes. I adore you, Virginie. I'm so glad you asked that question. Really, truly. And, I do a lot of stuff like random calls that you guys can jump on. We're going to create a whole bunch of tasters where you can get on Zoom with me. I get to see your face. You get to see my face. And you can ask any question you want. What stays in the chat, right? What stays in the room is between you and I, or between you and the class, you, me, and the class. And yeah, I mean, what I would say is, what if you don't make yourself wrong for where you're at in any place, right? Yes, I choose for honoring me. Yes. And my friends, sometimes that can look like, don't mess with me. Not on my watch, not on my time, not in my like space. I had to be really intense yesterday with somebody in my life. And I was like, no, not on my watch. And it changed the energy, because when you choose it from no point of view, right? In Access, we say interesting point of view. It's like, then whatever energy you're being can contribute to changing consciousness, can contribute to changing you, can contribute to changing your body. And there's no right and there's no wrong, right? You guys are amazing for being here. I'm so grateful. So, does anyone have a question or anything they want to ask or say that I can contribute to you? And what if true choice was the choice, is this an action that will expand my life? Instead of, is this a reaction? Right? So when I was being superior, I was trying to change the people around me so I felt better. That is not true choice. That is me being superior and being reactionary, right? Hi, sweet Wilma, instead of what else is truly possible. So let's expand out and expand out and expand out and expand out and expand out. On four, my friends, let's open the door. True choice is the willingness to be you and not judge you. And so just look at, are you choosing from choice, right? Are you like, how I'll say this is nobody really truly wants to choose a diet. They want the result of a diet. So if you're making choices based on the result you think you're going to get, that's not true choice. That's, I'm going to be disappointed after because it didn't show up the way I wanted it to show up, right? Versus, oh, I'm choosing because I'm attached to a result. So I did a Facebook post today on results. Oh, I love you guys. Hi, everybody. Okay, so let me get to this. I know I'm like ADD and a whole lot of other things. Shiny ball syndrome. Okay, cool. So so on 4, because we didn't do it, let's open the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So Chantal says, something happened this weekend. I was left open mouth. How can I repeat that? Putting so much of my mind into it. Yeah. So just ask, like, hey, if you liked it, universe, can I have more of that, please? Not how did I do that so I can do that again? It's like, oh my God, that's a capacity I have. How can I have more of that? Right? So like with me changing my plane ticket so easily. And so here's the deal is I knew before leaving for Mexico, there might be a possibility of me changing my flights. And so I went to go look and call the airlines and see if I could change it. And I was like, it was going to be, I think it was like 600 some dollars after taxes. It was like $700 to change my plane ticket. I was like, nah, I don't really want to do that. And so then I got to the airport when I was leaving for Puerto Vallarta to get on the plane. And the lady who I got to check me in was so kind and such space. And I was like, hey, I'm supposed to fly back on the 12th, but I'm actually wanting to change it. Can I change it here? And she's like, you came to the right person. Let me see. She goes, Miss McIntosh, your flight has changed. This is your return time, blah, blah, blah. So I'd already changed it once, but I changed it through the airlines, not through the company that I bought the ticket from. And then when I went to change it again, the lady was like, oh, it'll be $75 instead of 700 and some. And I was like, I can do that. So guess what? Thank you, universe. Can I have more of that? Thank you, universe. That was an amazing energy. That felt so good. Can I have more of that energy? Not, oh my God, how do I recreate that? Huh? Yeah? Aha! What else is possible? Okay, cool. So Suzanne says, I make myself wrong for all the change I've had. My friends don't recognize me and I feel a bit lonely. Is there anything I can ask myself? Yeah, if you stopped making yourself wrong for the friends that you've lost, how many friends would you gain that would love being around you with your changes? That would be grateful for the fact that you're magic with change. So I, showed up at these access classes and I haven't been to an access class since prior to COVID. And I hadn't traveled. I hadn't been on a plane. I stayed home and I exercised and changed my body and got really healthy. And my boyfriend happens to be a certified functional nutritionist and is showing me foods and energies and exercises and not from he might be showing it to me from a point of view, but I'm receiving it from what does my body want to choose with this energy? And I went to the class and Megan Hill, who I freaking adore so much, she's like, oh, I hate you. You change so much, so easily. And I was like, oh, I haven't been willing to acknowledge that I always make choices to change my body. And it's actually really easy for me. And I've been pretending that it's hard, so my body wasn't changing. But guess what? When I chose hard, so I chose hard workouts, hard exercises. I chose to choose things that may not have been originally comfortable for my body. My body changed really easily because the choice was, oh, I like it hard. I like trauma and drama. I like to work for things. Right? And then when I started to honor what was true for me, my body totally changed. And so, Suzanne, what if you could start asking for all the friends that would love the changes that you're making? Right? And what if you could also say cha-ching, cha-ching, I wonder how much money this could make me. I wonder how much fun I could be having. right? So where are you making it wrong that your friends don't recognize you instead of recognizing it's a total gift and a total capacity? Yes, Wilma says, "Oh my god, yes, exactly." Cece says, "And also how much time it takes to change." You guys, change can happen instantaneously, but where you slow down the change is that you're looking for the result, and you're like, "Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet?" And your body's like and your bank account's like, right? Back off, people, right? But when you're like, oh my God, I'm having so much fun creating my life and choosing consciousness and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, the result that you've been looking for is like right here. But guess what? Sometimes you won't be able to see it. Like Cece was in Mexico with me. I couldn't see the change in my body. I mean, I kind of knew it was different. But then she's like, can I please take a picture of you? Because you look so freaking like I want your body. And I was like, sure, take a picture. So she takes a picture and I look at it. I'm like, that's what I look like? Are you joking? That's amazing. Like it was the first time ever in my life, you guys, ever in my life after the age of 15, where I had total space, total ease, no judgment. I was like, oh my God, I love my body. And normally when I'm in a swimsuit, I'm like, oh, I can't eat today. No, I'm not going to eat lunch. And I was like, bring on the tacos, bring on the sushi, bring on the ceviche, right? Yeah. So Wilma says, no wonder it's refusing to diet. Yeah, because your body doesn't want to diet. Your body wants to play. It wants to enjoy. It wants no judgment. Aha. And so for any of you that this is rating for, I'm the founder, creator of the No Judgment Diet. And I have a couple of really amazing courses. One is $10. It's 5 days of questions about, hey, body, things to ask your body. Another one is $47. And it's you spend 10 days or 15 days in the mirror, changing your judgments. And then one is 3 months. And it's freaking amazing. It's like a crash course in consciousness and being with your body where you never have to choose a diet again. Right. And if you choose a diet, go, oh, body, you want to fast? How long? For 3 days. Okay, cool. Oh, body, you want to eat watermelon for how long? A day. Okay. You start to play. You're super gorgeous. Thank you. Well, I didn't used to think so. I used to think I was fat and ugly. Right. And it's such a lie. But I will say that I've lost like 12 pounds since COVID. And I've gained more muscle. So I'm like really petite right now. And I love it. I'm loving it. And so, but that came not from, I need to change my body. It came from, oh my God, I like working out really hard. Oh my God, I want to exercise my athlete. Not from, I need to lose weight. Because whenever I need to lose weight, from my point of view, my body goes, you guys getting this? Is this contributing to you? Hearts and thumbs up? Yes. Rochelle says, you are opening so much space for me with this easy changing your body. Never looked at it that way. Yes. Stop choosing diets, my friends. And if you are looking for something to truly change your body, this isn't, oh, I'm going to follow Catherine's way. This is like tools to empower you, because we use the tools of access consciousness with the No Judgment Diet, and we just take it and we apply it to the body. So tools to empower you to have the relationship with you and your body you've always wanted to have, right? And so this isn't do Catherine's way. This is use the tools to find out your way that's true for you. Yeah, Wilma says, I'm also petite and I've been judging my body so much for putting on weight. Yeah. What's the gift in it? And what, if you want to change it, stop judging it. It's like, what is it inviting you to choose different? Right. So a year and a half ago, I was in December 2019. I was like, I want to get in the best shape of my life and I want to exercise my athlete. And then along came a man I started dating who currently is my boyfriend. It's been an interesting journey. And it's like he has empowered me so much with my body because I'm working out in ways I would have never chosen before. And I'm loving it. So, my friends, start to ask for the energies, and I promise you they will show up. Yeah, I'm reading a book on intuitive eating. It's showing I'm sworn off diets for life now. Exactly. So if you guys are curious on more stuff with the no judgment diet or upcoming classes that I have, we have a class on it's not about the money because it's not about the money, honey, just like it's not about the weight, just like it's not really about your body. Okay. We're doing a taster, but we're also doing a 8-class series. We have something really cool coming up. Besides, it's not about the money. Oh, we have a class on commitment. So if you've been committing to judgment, committing to hating yourself, committing to judging yourself, committing to choosing excuses, committing to like not changing your body, what if you could start to commit to space? And a different choice. So we're doing a 5-day Facebook pop-up on commitment. You can check out all the stuff I'm talking about, katherinemcintosh.com. Right on the main page are the no judgment diet classes I talked about. Hey Bodies, the $10 class, so easy to jump in. And then we've got other stuff that you can look at. You can go to live events and you can see all the upcoming stuff, but pretty easy to check out. So you guys, I'm so grateful you chose to join me today. And if this inspired you, please leave a comment, leave some hearts, some thumbs up, and feel free to share this on your wall or tag a friend or find a place to share it if that would be fun for you. Yeah, questions for your body. So it's called Hey Body. It's $10 and it's translated in Hungarian, Spanish, I think it's translated in several different languages. So check it out. Yep. Yeah, cool. Wilma says I'm on. It's not about the money. Awesome. Can't wait. I'm excited, Wilma. So, my friends, you are magic. Thank you for joining me. I adore you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.